Oh, hey guys, what's going on, backyard crew? Hey guys, I got a project I'm working on today. Uh, so got my house done, and had some house pretty nice. Appreciate it, we love it. But I had to get me an address, right? I put my address sign up somewhere so it made it visible because there's a few houses in the little on our street here. Um, so this is what I'm working on. Check me out. So I had a little bit of 4x4 posts sitting around. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to kind of engineer up my own sign here. So what I did so far, and I wish I had my camera on so I could record it, but sorry about that, guys. My camera dropped on me there. But what I did so far is I dug a hole about a foot or so deep. This 4x4 piece here, I cut it to like 4 foot long or whatever, and I put a foot of it down in the dirt, and I just mixed me up a little bit of cement and kind of filled it in. Made sure all the sides are level, top was level, and what I got that I'm gonna put on there is I ordered some numbers. They're kind of like a 3D effect type numbers, and like a little solar light that's gonna kind of beam down to so you can see them at nighttime or whatever. So eventually I'm gonna trench around it and put some flowers, or maybe just put some white rocks or something around it just to kind of dress it up some. But that's what I'm working on, guys. So hey, stick with me, and I'll take you along this journey. Sit tight. Guys, just a little heads up. So all I had was just a cheap level. Got just a little bag of just regular Quickcrete. Used a bucket just to mix up my cement, and like a little garden shovel just to kind of do the twirling and mixing. Some old gloves I didn't care about if I got cement on them or whatever. So but yeah, that's it, guys. Show you that I'm all level here. Try not to shake it too much because I just got that wet cement in there. So we got some nice level there on the top. On the bottom, we got some nice close level right there. So that's where we're at, guys. Stick with me. All right, guys. So really the next thing left now is just to let this cement kind of cure some, and we'll start on our next phase, which is really going to be mounting our light and our numbers, and I do have a post cap just to kind of dress that up at the top. So all right, should be a pretty nice, fun little project. Stick with me. Hey, backyard team, here we go. So day 2 here, and I got some things I got to install. One is a post cap that I got. I'm gonna put on the top of it here just to kind of dress it up. And the second piece here, if I can get my nail up under there to pull it loose, there's a little light that I ordered. So here we go, guys. Here's the little light, and it's got a little LED on the bottom, so a little mounting base right there. So here's the thought, right? We're gonna put it right about here, and all the numbers are gonna be kind of right down here along the vertical plane there. So the idea is for it to shine down on my numbers. So kind of give you a peek at one of the numbers just to kind of keep it, privacy situation, but at least give you a number and see what we're talking about. So here's the numbers, and they actually come with some little spacers to mount right in between your mounting holes and your material, your surface. So it gives it like a little 3D effect. So it's gonna be nice. So Stick with me, team. I'm gonna kind of show you a few things. What I'm working on. It's like a little small project. I'm just trying to get done. Kind of, trying to make the house look a little better, and also help with the DoorDash guys. They seem to sometimes can't get my address. So, hey, good to you, DoorDash guys. Stick with me, team. Seems pretty basic. Post cap, mount the post cap first. Whatever that is, a little dressing there. Yeah, it came with 2 of them. Cool. All right, so we're gonna get to work, guys. Backyard crew. All right, so here we are. Finally getting to where I can work on my post here. So first step we gotta do, we gotta put this post cap on, and we're gonna use 4 of these screws here, 4 of these guys around the perimeter here, and you can kind of see the little holes there. There's one on each side, so just get her mounted up here. See how she fits. Oh, it's perfect. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So you see the holes here, so we just hit one of those holes, and it's one on, well, actually it's not one on every side. Yeah, it's one on, there's 2 of them, so you got 2 of them. So sit tight, and I'll let you see me install it. Hey guys, I'm gonna drill me a couple pilot holes in there just to make the screwing of these little screws a little more easier to deal with, these guys. So stick with me, hang tight. Just something a little snug here, guys. Let me show you what we got so far. Got our screws in. This one on this side here. That's what we're looking like so far, guys. All right, so step 1 completed. All right, backyard crew. So here's the next step here, guys. We got this, what do you call it? FV light. It's one of these little guys. So the thought is we're gonna mount this portion on the post like this, somewhere like this. So he's gonna shine down on our numbers that we're gonna put for our address. So it's gonna be the ticket here. So stand by. I'm gonna let you see how we install it. All right, so take the other one out. See it right here. Guys, I got my youngest son here, my helper. He's getting his hand on some tools. Make sure you hold the screwdriver good, don't drop it. Alright. So once you get that one out, you're gonna have to pull that, let's do this. So it should just kind of wiggle loose. So, alright. So this is the part we're after, team. We gotta get this bracket and mount him on our post right there. So sit tight. Okay, team, so this is what we're gonna do here. I got like 32 inches to play with. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount my bracket. I'm trying to give them all even spacing, so probably come down a couple inches. I'm gonna mount my bracket somewhere in this vicinity here. That way we can mount our light, and then our letters should fall in place pretty evenly. I think they're like 3 inches or 4 inches tall, so stick with me. All right, team, got my associate here drilling our pilot hole. Make sure you keep it straight, buddy. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's good enough. Back it out. Just squeeze it and pull out. Squeeze the trigger and pull out. There you go.
Ooh, that was nice.
All right, so we got our first pilot hole, right? So now let's get we're gonna get our first little mounting screw in for our bracket here. So we got our first mounting screw in, and we're gonna pop the next one in, and we'll show you the rest here once we start mounting the light, guys. Okay, team, so next up is our light here. And all we gotta do is just mount it straight up to this bracket. And there's a little small screw that just kind of holds it to the bracket. So sit tight and we'll get it installed. Guys, so we got our first screw in for the light. There's that guy right there. So all we got left is to do our last one. I'm gonna let my lovely assistant here, my son, go ahead and knock it out. Get your screwdriver. Get your other set screw off the truck there. All right, backyard crew, so this is what we got so far. Look at that. So you can kind of see the vision here. We're gonna have our letters right up under here. And eventually we're gonna dress this up here with some white rocks or something. I'm gonna kind of trench out some edging, maybe circle it or something like that. But, so we're looking like, guys. Looking nice. All right, backyard crew. So I got my first pilot holes drilled here for my first number. Just kind of doing a quick cleanup here. So got my first pilot holes, and I'm gonna get my first number here. All right, guys. So what comes along with these is a little spacer, and the idea is to kind of give it more of a 3D effect. So instead of just bolting it straight to your wall or whatever, throw this little spacer on here, and it gives it more of a little more depth to the number, almost like a 3D effect. So that's what we're gonna do. Put these guys on with the long bolts. They give you 2 sets of screws, so we're gonna use the long bolts because we obviously gotta go through that spacer. Stick with me. Alright, so I'm gonna get that first one hung and get my other spacer here, and then we'll tighten them up. Not to mess up my numbers here. Shoot. I mess up my numbers. I'm gonna have to repaint my numbers. Need to be using a screwdriver, guys. Need to be using the screwdriver. Here we go. So that's the first number. All right, guys. So here's a little close up here. So don't mind the scratch. That's me not paying attention and using a power drill. I should have been using a screwdriver. In any case, there we go, guys. Here's the vision, right? Let me back up. Nice solar cap. This is gonna be our solar light that's illuminating all of our numbers. Man, this is gonna be pretty clean. And then if you can only imagine, that's a little bit here. I gotta go out of town, but come back, I'm gonna trench this around and make me some, maybe get some white rocks or something like that. Thinking about hanging, maybe like a flower hanger type of bracket deal, so that'd be pretty clean. I'll show you the spacers I was talking about. That's these little guys right in there. Gives it a little offset, little 3D look. So looks like the wife's seen it already, and she's giving me the A-OK and approval. She likes it, so I'm gonna put her up there, guys. Get all the numbers on, and I showed you kind of what the vibe is gonna be. So I'll show probably a later clip. I might have just fog out some of the numbers, but give you a little bit of view. So stick with me, team. Backyard crew. So hey, we got it done. That's real good, man. Looks real good, guys. So later on, the lights come on. Hey, that was real easy, little project, guys. So if you're looking for something real easy to kind of, bring a little more attention to your yard, it's a little different. I was just thinking of this one night, so I had some scrap 4x4 posts sitting around, and I just kind of engineered up something. So something like this anybody can do. So hey guys, check me out later on some more upcoming videos. If you got a second, please like, share, and subscribe. Later.